Tap the bell icon after subscribing and turn on notifications and you'll never miss a video again. Thanks, guys. What's going on, internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TVH. And to be honest, you're about to get your kicks on episode 66 of the Gaming Illuminaughty podcast. We are the Enlightened Gamers, and my co-host who needs the most help naming his new gaming studio. He goes by Ethos. Say what up to the people, man.
Yo, what up? We actually already got a name last week, so we good.
Thanks to me.
Yeah. Thank you.
And my second co-host is on vacation 45 weeks out of the 52 in a year. So I'm surprised he even made it to the show. He goes by UTXJG the Don. Say what up to the people. Go.
I take the most vacation, but I'm still the most reliable person in this bitch. What up, though? What up? Hey, man, 2017 is almost over, man. 2018 hopefully will be a bigger year for GI, so let's get it.
Bet. And this episode's guest for the show is one of our Patreon backers that we're always grateful for. You might have seen him in the chat. He's a chat superstar spamming them emotes. He goes by the name of Fallout Nuke. Say what up to the people. Plug your social medias, your SoundCloud, Twitter, whatever you got, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, and I don't SoundCloud. No, that's not for me.
I respect that. And if you want to appear on this podcast or any other videos, be sure to support us at patreon.com/GI updates. We have all different type of rewards in line for those who choose to financially support us. There will be a link in the description box below if you're viewing the video version of this podcast at youtube.com/theblack-Hokage. And of course, feel free to take the show on the go. The GI podcast is available on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and the Google Play Store. Make sure to download our free app available on iOS and Android. Just search Gaming Illuminaughty on your respective app store. Keep in mind that we spell Illuminaughty with the word naughty as in naughty or nice, which is funny because Christmas is coming up. Anyway, let's cut all the promotion and let's get right into it. The Video Game Awards. It's not dead. It's hosted by Jeff Keighley every year. It's coming up this December 7th, I believe. I'm going to bring it up on the screen, you guys. We're going to open up the show with this. We're going to talk about the Video Game Awards. The nominees have came out, and since by the time the show comes out, the show will be on Twitch or wherever the hell you're gonna watch it. We're gonna go ahead and start. You guys want to start with Game of the Year? Or you want to go work from the bottom to the top? Which I want to do.
Let's do from the bottom to the top.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'm only go with the most important ones because I read through some of this shit and it's completely pointless. Like best Chinese game, nah, we ain't doing that.
Best Chinese game, I'll say that's some interesting categories.
Right, best debuted game, best esports game. No, esports. No. All right, here we go. Let's start with this best esports game. Rocket League, League of Legends, Dota 2, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, Overwatch. Who's winning it this year? What do y'all predict?
I couldn't tell you because I don't play none of that shit.
God damn, 47.
Gotta be between League and Overwatch.
What has been popular this year? Because I feel like League is kind of, I don't want to say dying. I don't want to say it's dead, but I feel like it's kind of dwindled in popularity. Would y'all agree with that?
League's still popular. Like I don't think it's ever going to be unpopular. They had a big thing where Faker cried because he lost, but like because he put like so much work into it, and he still got his ass whooped by another team. But I don't know. I might say Overwatch because I was watching the Overwatch Worlds like South Korea, and it was actually a lot of fun to watch. And that was like their first time they really like ramped it up compared to last year. So it was actually entertaining to watch, which was the big thing. Because previously Overwatch was kind of difficult to watch because it was like, you know, a bunch of crazy stuff going on. But they've kind of changed like the tools and now it's easier to watch and spectate it. So I don't know. It might be Overwatch. It might be League. I didn't even know Rocket League had an esports thing. So
yeah, they most certainly do.
It was actually on Twitter moments today.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Somebody did some crazy play. I would actually vote for Overwatch just because I feel like they changed the landscape with the whole. Because didn't they come out with their league like every player is getting a salary now and shit?
I believe so. Most of the esports people are getting salaries now. We're getting quite a bit of money. Yeah.
Was it Overwatch that started that?
No,
was before that.
Way before that. Like League players get a salary. I think. They get visas as well. Counter-Strike players definitely do. I think Dota 2 as well. Like I think everyone on this team, I don't know about Rocket League, but all the other ones, I'm pretty sure the players do get paid like handsomely for playing.
I wanted to give it to Overwatch because I thought they would. I guess I was wrong. But we might as well change this to the best Twitch game because these are the top games on Twitch. I don't know. I want to say Overwatch is gonna win though, but I wouldn't be surprised if any of these won because they're all very popular. trending gamer. I have no clue who Steven Sonf is.
I have no idea.
Me neither.
I have no clue who Mike
God,
Gretzky. Dr. Disrespect. We're gonna go with Dr. Disrespect on this one by default. Best student game. What the fuck? Best indie game. Okay, here we go. This is interesting. Pyre, Night of Woods, Cuphead, Hellblade, and What Remains of Edith Finch. What the hell is that?
I never heard
It's
of that.
like walking simulator type game.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
So it's the new Firewatch.
No.
I've actually played a couple of these games.
I have to go with Cuphead on this one.
It's between Hellblade and
Or
Cuphead.
Hellblade, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hellblade.
I'm gonna go Cuphead.
Cuphead was pretty good, but Hellblade was something else. It was just something else.
I give it either or Pyre. Like, I'd give it one of those three. I liked all of them.
Pyre
I played them.
disappointed me because they didn't have online multiplayer. That game has so much potential.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Everybody says Hellblade's amazing, but I didn't play it. I didn't play Cuphead either, but from my understanding, that was developed by black people, so I'm going with that one. I gotta support the black business, but what's the name? What was so good about Hellblade, Ethos?
It was probably one of the first games to really like dive into mental illness and like depression and stuff like perfectly. Like it nails. It makes you feel as if like a person who has like schizophrenia and stuff like that. Like you can feel like you're actually that type of person. And so like it's a really cool game because like it puts you in the shoes of people who deal with that like every single day, like PTSD and other sorts of stuff. And now like I've seen a couple of stories of people who said like my father, you know, he was in Iraq or whatever it was, and I played this game and like it helped me understand like what he was going through and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of good stuff.
I understand Ethos' point because I'm a former infantryman. I used to be in the army, and I dealt with.
Thank you for your service.
I dealt with a lot of soldiers coming back from Afghanistan, and I had never deployed, but dealing playing this game and talking to them, having them play this game with me, it really helps you understand what these people are going through.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Damn! Shout out to Hellblade. I might have to catch that on a Steam sale then. See what that's
definitely.
about.
Highly recommend playing it.
Okay. Let's see. Most anticipated game. This one. Ooh. Okay. The Last of Us Part 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Monster Hunter World, Marvel Spider-Man, God of War.
God damn.
Ooh, yeah.
How you supposed to choose from all these good games?
Red Dead for me.
Why?
I think people have been asking for Red Dead forever. Last of Us is a really good one, just in my opinion, but it hasn't been that long between games as Red Dead. I think that Red Dead is going to potentially, make or break what ends up happening for Rockstar, because we're going to have to figure out what they end up doing after GTA, if that even survives. But it probably still will, but we'll see what happens, what they end up doing with Red Dead, because who knows what they're going to do with these, supposed microtransactions or not. I have to see what they do with the landscape of the game, but I think that's the most anticipated.
Just looking at this list is just depressing to me because it just reminds. We had this discussion like last week. I don't even think I can make a top 10 games of 2017 this year. Like, it's just been a lot of disappointment, a lot of loot boxes, a lot of fuck shit. And just looking at these 5 games right here, like I feel like these 5 games have potential to be better than most of the shit that came out this year. It's just been a lot of middle of the road in my opinion. But
yeah. What about you, TBH?
I gotta get rid of Red Dead Redemption 2 because I wasn't the biggest fan of the first one, but I'm gonna still try it. I gotta go with Spider-Man maybe, just because they show Miles Morales in it. I gotta see what they're gonna do with that whole dynamic. Yeah, in the second trailer.
He's in it.
I gotta look.
No, not even the end. Like in the second trailer, he was all in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Did they
to see
explain
that
like
dynamic.
what universe or whatever it is it's in? Is like it's in the Ultimate or is it like the regular MCU?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm kind of interested in it. Yeah,
very big on.
I know,
but him and Peter are like friends in the trailer, I guess. So that's why I'm like, where are they going with this? What about you, Fallout?
Oh, The Last of Us Part 2, man. I need to know the conclusion of the story with Joel and Ellie. I need to know like the spoiler alert. I need to know if he told her the truth about what happened in the hospital.
Somebody in the chat's like, I was just about to play it, man. What the fuck? It's too late. It's too late.
How long
Somebody
that
in
game
the
been
Somebody in the chat just pointed out they was like, y'all notice there's no anthem though, right?
Yeah, there's no anthem as anticipated at all either.
That's crazy. What about you, Ethos?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not really excited for any of these games. To be 100%, like, not that I don't want to play them. I want to play all these games, but I don't think there's one that it's like I need to play this game absolutely, because I don't know. I've never been a big Red Dead fan. I played the first one. I thought it was cool. Last of Us, like I said, I thought it was a good game, but I'm not like begging to play it. And Monster Hunter is pretty cool, but I just never could get into the series. Spider-Man, like I said, I've already given my gripes about God of War and Spider-Man, so I'm like on the fence about those two games. I don't know. I honestly don't have an anticipated game for next year. I'm just gonna play whatever the fuck comes out. Really, to be honest with you.
Pick one, Ethos.
I can't.
What a party pooper!
I really can't. There's just none that I'm really like. I guess Last of Us Part 2, but like I said, it's not like I'm really like anticipating it. It's just like I can't. When it comes out, I'll play it.
Okay.
I feel that.
Why is it presented by McCafe?
What are you talking about?
It says most anticipated game presented by McCafe from McDonald's.
It's sponsored. I'm gonna remember he's doing.
Jeff
Keighley does this show independently. He's probably picking up sponsors to help pay for it.
Okay, yeah.
That's why it's saying presented by McCafe.
I was confused.
You ain't no McDonald's, nigga.
Yeah, let Jeff Keighley get his money, man. The Mountain Dew and Doritos checks ran out, bro.
I feel that.
I actually like when you say what you say. Like, I actually feel what you're saying. Like, if I had to pick one of these, like I said, it'd be Spider-Man. But it's like I'm not like gung ho about it. I'm just looking a little bit more forward to it.
I need to play this. Yeah, just nothing. I'm like, I need to play this.
That's how I feel about God of War.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they've shown anything in God of War that's really mind blowing. If anything, it looks really slow paced.
Yeah,
I don't know about that
like
game.
I said, I'm gonna play it, but I wasn't as excited as I was about the other ones on this list.
Yeah. We're gonna see.
Best multiplayer: Fortnite, Call of Duty World War II, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Destiny 2, or PUBG.
I honestly can't pick any of these.
Go ahead, speak your mind.
Okay, just to knock two off, I haven't played Splatoon 2 and I haven't played Mario, so I can't speak on them. Call of Duty World War II came out to a bunch of problems server-wise, so I don't know. Fortnite is early access, so I can't vote a game in that's not even fully out.
Same with PUBG.
I would vote PUBG, but I can't play PUBG. And Destiny, I don't.
It's not balanced.
I just don't think it's the best multiplayer. I'm trying to think of what was my favorite multiplayer game this year, and I'm having difficulty remembering. I'm pretty sure there's been some other games I'm just forgetting about that were really fun. What game we play multiplayer wise? I know we played a shit ton of PUBG, but I could have swore there was another multiplayer game we played a lot of. I'm blanking.
To be honest, on the top of my head, the only thing I can think of that we played a lot of besides PUBG is as of recent is Destiny.
Oh God!
At the beginning of the year,
I guess I have to give it to Destiny.
We were freaking playing Paragon. We really didn't play much this year.
I didn't play a lot of
time because it wasn't that many great games. Exactly. Like when you think about it.
No, I think there's a lot of great. There's a lot of great games. I just think there weren't a lot of good multiplayer games this year. Like it was a lot of good single player games, but I don't think there were a lot of good multiplayer games. Like except for PUBG. But I already gave PUBG is just an annoying fucking game. Like you want to support it and root for it, but at the same time it's like it still like has fucked you over a little bit and you're just like I just can't.
I couldn't enjoy PUBG. I installed it, played it for 30 minutes, uninstalled, and got everything.
I have 123 hours on it, and I just uninstalled. I was like, I think I'm done with this.
I
can't stand this optimization.
If I had to pick one, it would have to be PUBG out of this list, even though I don't play it as much.
I pick Absolver.
It ain't
Absolver just came out with 3v3. Boy, stop. That's just early access too.
Come on, man.
No.
Absolver was out of everything.
You gotta give it to something that's not on the list.
I have to.
That game was early access too.
No. The game came out. It was a full release game. Granted, it didn't have a lot of content, but it wasn't a full. It was a full release game, and I would say for the time we played it was fire. Like it was really, really great. So I'm gonna give it to Absolver. Y'all can hate it all you want, but I'm gonna give it to Absolver.
Okay.
That was my favorite multiplayer game. Did PUBG come out this year, or I thought it came out in 2016?
PUBG? Yeah, it came out this year.
Huh. Okay. Damn.
It just blew up really quickly.
Yeah. It came out in March. Right.
Since I've only played Mario Kart, I choose Mario Kart.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not picking anything off this damn list. None of this gets my vote because
I pick Rainbow again.
None of it's like I want to vote for PUBG, but it's like it's in a
Rainbow
frustrating
Season
state
2.
and it's
Rainbow
not
Year
finished.
2 is
Did
my
they add vaulting
favorite
yet?
player.
No, there's no vaulting in it yet.
Vaulting.
Not in live, no.
I'm not a squid kid. Call of Duty World War II. I don't care about the boots to the ground that much. Fortnite. I can't. Why is this game nominated? Come on, y'all. Come on.
I mean,
it
it has a crap ton of people on console.
A clone is nominated for best multiplayer of the year alongside the original. That's insulting. What are we doing?
Who knows?
And then fucking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's the same fucking game with
again,
2 new carts.
This just goes to show you, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, y'all don't want to believe it, but it wasn't that many good games that came out this year. You can keep lying to yourself.
You tripping?
About it. It really
JG.
wasn't.
Just wait till we go up this list. Then I'm gonna correct you on that point.
All right.
Let's see. Best sports. I know Ethos don't
Nobody
care nothing about
cares.
this. None of this gets my vote because the only thing I played is 2K and live. None of them getting my damn vote. Did you play any sports games, Fallout?
Hell no.
There you go.
I play that shit in real
Nobody
life.
cares.
Well,
Thank
that list
you.
absolutely
Thank you,
not.
Paul.
Yeah, now this one I ain't picking shit.
They don't even get Kyrie in the right jersey, man. Fuck this brother.
I ain't picking nothing, bro.
Best strategy game. This side's for nerds, bro. I don't know about
Wow,
this.
I'm gonna say XCOM 2.
I was gonna say Mario Rabbids.
I did like Mario Rabbids too.
I'm gonna say Civ 6.
What?
What game?
Not on there, but I'm gonna pick Civ 6 anyway.
Oh, Civilization 6.
Okay, I was like, what game?
Why is that not nominated? There's an extra slot too.
Yeah, should have been on there.
Disrespectful.
Interesting.
I don't play any strategy games, so meh.
Best family game. This is Ace's favorite section. Splatoon
Sonic
2.
Mania, baby.
Hold on, they should just change this to the Nintendo section.
Yeah, pretty
Sonic
much.
Mania, Mario Rabbids, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8. I gotta give
Mario's
it to Mario
3
Odyssey.
of the 5
Yeah,
games.
this is pretty,
Mario's.
Pretty hard choice, actually. This family game.
Yeah,
Mario
that's
Kart
what-
8 is pretty
Mario,
good. Family
it
friendly.
is
Sonic
Mario
Mania is
Kart.
family friendly. Odyssey. I don't know about Mario Rabbids. That might be a little bit hard for younger kids.
For kids.
yeah.
3 of these, 3 out of 5 of these.
It's a Mario
include
game.
Mario.
Alright, Mario's gonna win.
Super Mario Odyssey is a shoe.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I'd choose Super Mario Odyssey.
Sonic Mania
Or
shucks.
Sonic Mania for second close.
Let's see. Best fighting game: Tekken 7, Nidhogg 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Arms, Injustice 2. I gotta go with
Tekken.
Injustice.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm gonna give it to
Tekken
Tekken.
for me.
You have to give it to Tekken as well.
No, man. Injustice, that was an amazing story, and the gameplay was solid. The online was smooth. Y'all forget Tekken 7's online was fucking horrible at launch. It took it a while to get it to correct.
I don't know. I was playing the thing on PC. It was pretty good for me.
I was able to beat Nomad, so
Oh yeah, I heard
it's
the
Tekken
PC
7
version was
for me.
different. Wow, that's your reason.
That's the only reason I need.
Pet peeve,
That's the
bro.
only reson I
Actually, now that I think about it, Tekken 7's story sucked. Injustice 2 had a great story.
That is.
I might have to change my vote.
I wouldn't be mad if Injustice won, but I'm
Hey,
not
but
a
what
fan.
about Mario vs. Capcom?
It's on there. No,
No, nobody
it's
want to
not-
play that
it's absolutely
spammy shit. Reality Stone. That's fucking
Yeah, I
Marvel
watched
vs.
you.
Capcom.
I watched you play, and that just turned me off. So no, I didn't want to play that at all. After that,
It's easily between Tekken and Injustice 2. I wouldn't be mad if either one of them won it, as long as Arms doesn't win.
Wow.
Best role-playing game: South Park, Fractured Butthole, Final Fantasy 15, Divinity: Original Sin 2, Nier Automata, and Persona 5. This is a good. This
Nier
is
is a role playing game.
Yeah, it's an action
technically,
RPG.
Yeah,
Because I have it. I guess I never noticed the RPG elements.
Yeah,
it's the skill tree and building your character side of things.
Yeah.
I haven't played Persona 5 because that's easily too much time.
Yeah, that's 100 hours. I'm gonna give it to Divinity. Like, I think of all these games, Divinity has like the most in-depth RPG elements in it, so I'm gonna give it to Divinity.
I'm gonna give it to South Park just because it made me laugh.
I gotta give it to Nier because that's the only one I played.
Beat it yet?
And I don't even like that game. Nope, I don't
Damn.
even like that game that much. I hate the map.
When you gonna play Persona 5?
He never played Persona 5.
They just be talking too much, bro.
He never gonna understand it. He
That's
ain't
fucking
gonna play
life friend simulator, bro. No, but I give it to Persona 5. Like, it has some dope ass music from what I've seen, like on Twitter and shit. Like I love the
incredible.
style.
raving about this.
I love
Music
the
is
style
incredible.
of the game. Is just they just be that talk. I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, when
I blessed GI Radio with some Persona 4 music yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Pretty true.
Enough talking in my life. The best action adventure game: Uncharted DLC, Assassin's Creed Origin, Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn, or Super Mario Odyssey.
God damn.
I don't know. I can't. I haven't played some of these games.
I didn't
played
even
half of these
I didn't
games.
even beat Zelda, and Breath of the Wild is gonna win that.
I only
I've
played
beaten-
one of those.
I've beaten Breath of the Wild, and I've beaten Assassin's Creed Origins, and I've beat Mario Odyssey. That's a hard choice.
Wait, so how you feel about Assassin's Creed? Or I didn't beat it. Don't spoil it. But how you feel about it? Like, were you satisfied with the ending? Is that what it?
Oh hell yeah! I was satisfied.
Okay.
Actually, I was satisfied with what's his name, Bayek and
Bayek.
his wife's. I was satisfied with their end, but I wasn't really satisfied with the modern time.
The real life thing.
Yeah, because like I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it for you because you haven't beaten it.
Yeah, I'm towards the end.
But I ain't gonna say who. Some guy appears and you be like, how did he show up? I ain't gonna say who he is, but
It just felt like something was out of place, like with the writing.
yeah.
Okay.
And then Breath of the Wild, that game was just amazing. That's the only game where I've almost completed it. I done did all the shrines and everything.
I've only played Horizon on this list, and I don't think I would give it best action adventure.
No.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't.
I don't know,
I'd give it
yeah.
to Zelda.
So the question is,
Yeah, maybe Zelda.
if the Uncharted DLC doesn't win, are they gonna fucking cry like the Uncharted?
You
games?
know they are.
They better not, bro.
You know they are. They're gonna cry just like last year.
Has Zelda beat Uncharted? It's Uncharted.
Come on, Uncharted.
I'm gonna
I mean-
give it to Assassin's Creed though, just because Bayek's Nubian.
I feel that.
It kind of, you saying that kind of makes me want to reserve my opinion, because like based off what I've just played from the Breath of the Wild, like it's one of those games where I was like, why are people hyping it up? But once I played it, I was like, I get it. Like it really is that good, and I haven't even finished it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's between those two. Then yeah,
Now Mario Odyssey.
or
Odyssey. It's probably those between those.
The only thing bad I can say about Breath of the Wild is the bosses are lackluster.
Okay.
They didn't give me any problems. They weren't like have y'all played Twilight Princess?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
I played it.
the boss in the water temple,
Mhm.
and it, like that gigantic eyeball just pops up and you got to fight that big ass
Yeah.
water dragon.
Mhm.
Now that was exciting. The bosses in Breath of the Wild, yeah.
I kind of feel like that game was supposed to be more about the exploration. That's why
Oh,
it's supposed to be a game that's supposed to like just wisp you away and take you away from the world. I guess it wasn't necessarily supposed to be about insane boss fights.
yeah.
I could be wrong though. I don't know. That one should be interesting to see who wins. Best action game, which is pretty redundant. Prey,
Yeah.
Neo,
Action adventure.
Wait a
Action.
minute.
What the hell?
Best
Destiny
action
2.
game. Then we just talk
Damn
about
it,
the best
yeah,
action
action
game?
adventure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It makes
Best
no
action
sense.
adventure and then best action.
It
I
makes
guess
sense.
action and the action games are more linear, but then at the same time, that's wrong because Prey's not a linear game.
I won't.
Nor is Neo.
I know one game on this list I won't
Neo's
choose.
pretty linear though. It's
Right.
just
Yeah, it has exploration.
yeah, just a little bit, but it's not.
Destiny 2, Cuphead, then Wolfenstein 2. What you got, Jay?
Out of that list, I would have to choose Wolfenstein 2.
Mm.
That's just straight action, but it actually had a great story though. I feel like it's going to be a underrated story.
Very true.
I would have to pick Neo. I suck at
Yeah.
the game, but I know a good game when I play it. I just suck at it.
I'm gonna pick Neo as well.
But did it-
'Cause that's the only game I played on the list.
How deep was the story though? Like,
The story was
No,
not
it-
good. The story
Well,
was not like.
but at least they
incredible, but it got
tried.
the- yeah,
at least
they
they tried
tried.
compared to Dark Souls. Like there's full blown cutscenes.
There's a narrative with Neo. It's nothing incredible, but it's like it gets the job done at the end of the day.
I played Dark
but
Souls.
the
I don't know
action
what's
was
going
fire.
on.
Yeah, but with the action was really good. Gameplay was really fire, and
I don't even know why I praise here.
I've only played 3 games on here. Prey.
I need to
Neo,
play
and
Prey.
Cuphead. Prey put me to sleep, so I won't choose that.
Damn.
That shit was broken at launch too. It got a 4 out of 10 because of it.
And Cuphead
I think
was
they
great.
patched it. I'm not sure, but well, I don't know about Prey.
I choose
that's-
Neo.
that's
I'll give it to
VR
Neo.
game. Who cares?
I mean, none of this.
Best
You have a VR
handheld
set.
game, Metroid. Who cares? Best mobile game. Who cares? Oh, this was an interesting list when I went through the. I was actually happy to see this. Best ongoing game:
This is a great
Warframe,
category.
Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch,
I don't know why
GTA
Team
Online,
PUBG's
Destiny
on
2, and
this.
PUBG.
PUBG should be stricken off of this. This is
Ongoing game.
It just came out this year. What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
this game.
I feel like
Well,
you have to have like
It is
because some
ongoing,
games are looked at.
technically.
No, because some games are looked at as a service. Rainbow is definitely a service at this point.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like you can't. I don't feel like this should be on the list because it's like it hasn't been a year yet. You know, like I feel
What
like
game?
you're an PUBG. I feel like
Okay,
you could be considered an ongoing game if you survived a year of being out and you're still.
So
going.
should we take Destiny out of that too then?
Yes, definitely. There's no
All right,
reason why
so
Destiny should be on this
Between
list either.
Warframe, Rainbow, Overwatch, and GTA Online, what you got?
Siege.
Well,
Rainbow
we
Six
already
Siege.
Don't choose Siege.
it is
don't
Siege
choose
for
Siege.
now and forever. Season 3, baby.
Man.
I think between Warframe and Siege would win. Would want Siege to win though.
Honestly, I would have to choose Warframe on this one. I feel like they did a lot with their recent updates. It literally got me back on it. I'm not saying I'm addicted, but they did a lot.
That's what
Like,
they
as
say,
far as grinding.
GG.
Is there a story yet?
Yeah. There's a story when you actually do the quest. They actually have a story on there now. Like they're gonna make you do it in order to like get to some of the other planets now.
Is it still like super grindy to get a new?
Yeah,
ninja?
unfortunately, it still is.
I ain't playing that shit. Though.
It's very grindy.
Who you got? Fallout.
I got 274 hours on Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm choosing that.
Well, there you have it. Let's see. Games for Impact. I don't know what the fuck that is. Best performance. Blah. Best audio design. Destiny 2. Hellblade. Resident Evil 7. Breath of the Wild, and Super Mario Odyssey.
It's Hellblade. If Hellblade doesn't get this, I'll be really surprised.
I agree with Ethos.
The music was that fire?
It's not music. It's okay. Atmosphere of the game is like scary, incredible. Like they have. I mean, this is public knowledge, I think, but like because you're a mentally ill person, they have voices like in your head, and they made a technology where it's like you can hear the voices at different parts of your head. So like different people are inside your head, and they're like they talk to you from different angles. So it feels like someone's right by you when they're talking. It's pretty fucking horrifying. So I gotta give it to Hellblade. It was incredible what they did with the audio.
Man, I gotta go with Super Mario Odyssey, man. The whole thing, like when you get to New Donk City, fucking, they start playing.
Well, see, no. See, that's different. See, this is best audio design. That's soundtrack.
Oh, so this is like sound effects.
This is like how you're like designing your sound.
Got you. So then I guess by default I gotta give it to Breath of the Wild. Then
I would also. I'll be honest. I'll give some credit to Destiny 2. Their sound design's really good as well. Like the sound effects of the guns sound really good as well. That I will give them credit on. But I gotta give it to Hellblade. Hellblade was incredible.
Gotcha. Anything, Jay?
Nah, skip me.
I feel that. Now we got best score, best music. Okay, so this one's Destiny 2, Cuphead, Nier, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and then Persona 5. Damn it! See, I didn't even play Persona, and I gotta give it to Persona just based off what I seen online, bro.
It's literally like if you put me in a room and you gave me a gun and you said I have to shoot Nier or Persona for like best soundtrack, I would shoot myself. Like they both are incredible. Nier's soundtrack is like god tier.
Yes, it is.
In my opinion, like that shit will move your fucking soul if you listen to it. And like Persona's is just as great as well. I really could not pick between two, and I would even argue like Cuphead's is pretty good as well, from what I've heard online and from watching videos.
Cuphead has that old timey jazz music. It was pretty good.
Yeah, like
I don't know. Nier just had like the epic music when you were playing it, like it was very fitting.
No, Nier has a very unique sound to it. Like there's no other game I've played that has this very unique vocal style that it has. And you haven't beat the game, but like there's a song that plays at the end, and it is the like most impactful like song I've heard in a very long time. Like that shit will like hit you like a truck when they play it. Like when you hear like the lyrics and what they're but basically it basically accumulates the entire game in a nutshell in like one song, and it's
I wish
really
I could read
good.
the game's map to find that song.
Hey, I'll help you get through it. I really feel like a lot of people need to like beat Nier, and because I feel like it really got ripped off this year. Like it deserved way more categories than what it got. A lot more.
Yeah.
Was Zelda's good?
Oh yeah.
Their score was
yes and no. Like it was good when music's playing from what I play, but at the same time, like there's a lot of quiet. Just you going through the forest.
Yeah, actually, I just noticed that too. Like music, like you'll be in a Rito Village and that music will be playing, and you decide to like paraglide off, and then silence. All I hear is
silence.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose out of this category, I choose Nier as well.
It's really good.
Damn. Okay.
Shout out,
Jay,
I just want to give a quick shout out. I want to give a quick shout out to Blitz. He bought me the Nier soundtrack, so just shout outs to him.
You got the vinyl?
Nah, he got me the digital for the entire soundtrack before they shut it off of Amazon. So appreciate you. I would get the vinyl for it.
It's not on Amazon anymore.
I think it's gone. It could still be up there, but like it's very tricky how you have to get it.
Might have to find a copy.
Yeah. I would buy a vinyl of that shit though, definitely.
That's real.
Interesting.
Best art direction: Destiny, Cuphead, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Persona.
I'd say Persona too. Just
Persona's
I like the anime stuff.
That or Cuphead too. Yeah, but like Persona's art style's just.
These categories are getting harder than I thought. Once you get up there.
That's what I told you. I was like, wait till you get up there. You're like, maybe there weren't that, but they were actually really good games.
Well, I'm just talking about the categories by themselves.
Yeah, it's tricky. Wait, I have to give it to Persona. Like, oh Jesus.
Now we're probably
that battle UI is incredible.
I think I would as well from what I've seen.
This man,
I like Cuphead.
Breath of the Wild.
It's very, very close.
Breath of the Wild's art style just got a bunch of oversaturation.
Lens flares.
Yeah, lens flares. Like, it's not that amazing. Like gameplay, sure, but not graphically. But yeah, I say between Persona and Cuphead, and I don't even know why Horizon is on this list.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because of like the whole like the dinosaur design. I would say the
Horizon was okay. Like
yeah,
had some nice environments.
I would say their character designs were really cool and stuff, but.
Like the textures are really nice in the game, but like art design overall, it wasn't like anything.
The creative aspect of it, or maybe it's because it says technical achievement, and I would say Horizon is definitely a technical achievement.
Yeah, on that PS4.
Yeah. That engine, that jet engine.
Best narrative: What Remains of Edith Finch, Nier, Hellblade, Wolfenstein 2, or Horizon. Why is Horizon shouldn't even be
I don't
on this
know.
list, bro?
It's either Nier or Hellblade for me. Again,
I can't even speak on this list.
I can't. I like them for different reasons. Like, oh my god.
First, on one hand, we have Hellblade exploring mental health, PTSD. Then on the other hand, I have Wolfenstein, where I get to kill Nazis.
Yeah, I get maybe Wolfenstein too.
And they actually made it interesting to kill Nazis. It's really not like boneheaded as you thought it would be.
I'm gonna give it to Nier because Nier actually had me cry. Out of all three games, Nier actually had me crying at the end. So
I ain't gonna front. I shed a tear for Nier.
I shed a tear to Nier, so I'm gonna give it to Nier just because of that. Out of all the games.
Y'all almost make me want to read this map in Nier, man.
I'm telling you should play. I told you this all year. I was like, you need to beat Nier.
That game was
Hellblade.
It is a once in a lifetime experience to play.
It's one of the best games I've ever played.
It's one of the. I would put it in my top 10. It's that.
Oh yeah.
Wow, there's some bold statement here.
I'm telling you.
The music, the atmosphere, the characters.
It was just.
They actually make you care.
Oh. Perfect.
Okay.
Really we gonna get through it. Don't worry. I'm gonna write a tutorial. We're gonna get you that part, so you can get to the good parts.
Let's see. This one's best game direction. What does that even mean? Awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction. Why innovation? Why is Wolfenstein there?
Maybe because of the creative vision of it and the current
What's creative about it's just
we are currently in.
No, bro, they actually kind of pushed the boundaries.
I heard they pushed some boundaries, and like I've heard a little bit because I saw their little Vice
Don't
thing.
be dismissing it.
I'm gonna play Wolfenstein 2 eventually. I want to play
one of these days. One of these days.
I don't know. Horizons had a really good creative vision. I guess I don't.
Yeah, with the world. I guess.
Yeah, the world is definitely very creative. Mario's definitely creative. I'd say it deserves it. Legend of Zelda was pretty good from an innovation standpoint, I guess.
Was it?
I guess. I said I guess.
The only thing, I mean, it's the same shit. Like, he's going to fight Ganon for Zelda.
But did the only game feel like...
I mean, what's innovative is it's open world.
Well, let me rephrase that then. Does the open world feel like refreshing like The Witcher? Or... Because I've heard some people compare it to Witcher 3, and they said, like, it's up there with Witcher 3, is like how they do the open world and stuff like that.
I don't go that far.
I don't know if it was that.
I'm not saying that.
It was just a really good Zelda game, but I don't know if it was that innovative.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. And then Mario, it's the same Honestly, just go to a different level, collect moons. I don't know why that's on the list. Stars, I mean. And then we got Game of the Year.
PUBG should not be on this. Cross
absolutely
that
not.
Should not be on this list. That. Can we put Nier there in replacement?
Sure. Why isn't it Nier? Why isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I have a feeling a lot of the judges didn't play Nier. Because like it should have definitely been nominated for Game of the Year.
They're Japanese bias.
I don't even know.
I mean, Persona's on the list. So.
Yeah.
Mario's gonna win.
Zelda.
It's probably gonna be a Mario.
Horizon absolutely not gonna get it.
Yeah, Horizon's not gonna get it.
I think it's gonna be Breath of the Wild or Persona.
If I had to, I'd want Persona to win this, but personally, I'd put Nier, and I'd give Nier probably. I'm interchanged. I could choose either one and be happy with it. If Nier or Persona 5 won, I wouldn't be mad or upset about it.
But we already know who's gonna win.
I know. Unfortunately, it's a popularity contest at the end of the day.
To sweep the categories,
Mario always
baby.
wins.
Yeah, Mario's gonna probably win.
Would you be mad though if he wins?
I haven't played it, so yeah.
Damn. Okay, Mario a hater.
I'll play when I get a Switch, but
I don't really care because it's all other people's opinions.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the most interesting thing of this year's Game Awards show is let's take a vote before the show actually happens. How many jean jacket game developers are we going to see this year on stage?
At least 10.
Yeah, at least 10.
And do we think we'll see Cliffy B there with Lawbreakers?
No.
I think we will.
You think it was a Cliffy B show?
He's gonna make one final case on why you should not give up on Lawbreakers.
What if he had like a trailer, like they have the world premieres? They have a Lawbreakers premiere, free to play announcement. Lawbreakers got free to play, baby.
They say, "All right, guys, we understand. You guys don't want to play the game.
You don't want to pay to play a game."
So, make it free to play, baby.
I don't know, man. I think I'm voting a little low. I think we're gonna see at least 20 jean jacket combos. I don't know, man.
You said 20.
I mean, they already announced that what's the name is going to be
Kojima.
Yeah, Kojima's gonna be there delivering. So that's one right there. You know he's gonna have a jean jacket on.
No, he's that's a guarantee.
No, he wears. Well, yeah, no, he wears suit jackets. He wears suit jackets. And sometimes he wears the socks. But nah, he's probably gonna roll with that. I'll say 15. Final answer.
Yeah, I'll say 15.
How many awkward moments you think we'll see?
Oh, wow. A lot of cringe
count.
A lot. I don't think we'll be able to count that many.
So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. JG's going with a smooth 6 awkward moments. I think we'll get at least 10. Hopefully we'll get another fuck Konami moment too.
Right.
So moving on to the show comes on December 7th. Just keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Twitch and YouTube, and then whatever television channels I don't have. Oh, God bless America. Oh God.
You good?
You good? My bad, y'all. I tried to look away. Moving on to Xbox news. Just the other day, it was announced what games you guys will be getting for free if you keep paying that games for gold price tag that online. On the Xbox One, you'll be getting Warhammer End Times. Yo, how many fucking Warhammer games are there? I swear a new one comes out every week.
It does feel like that.
I don't know what this one is.
They still giving games for Xbox 360?
Yeah, because the backwards compatibility, you can still play it. That'll be available all throughout the month. Then Tales of the Borderland, that'll be available from the 1st to the 15th. And Back to the Future, the game, 30th anniversary edition, December 16th to January 15th. For those of you who don't know, I think that was Telltale's first little breakout game. That and Jurassic Park, I think. And then on the Xbox 360, you'll get the Child of Eden. I don't know what the hell that is, from the 1st to the 15th.
Game.
Hey, you'll get your game Marlo Briggs and the Mask of Death from the 16th to the 31st. If you have not played Marlo Briggs, you need to play
incredible.
that game.
It is an incredible experience.
It was the best $5 I ever spent on PC. It's God of War
with a black man. Black
think of what's the dude from Overwatch? Doomfist. Think of Doomfist meets Kratos, bro. That shit was great. That shit is so. Definitely pick that up if you got a 360 or an Xbox One. I promise you will not regret that.
You say it's on PC?
Yeah,
it's
only
on PC.
$5 on PC.
Yeah, it was only $5. Now, I'm not even talking about a sale. It's always just $5.
It's always $5.
Other Xbox news. news came out. A lot of people are upset. Not really sure why, but PUBG, it's coming to Xbox One this month on the 12th. A couple weeks. Well, actually, less than a couple weeks. But what's the name? Brandon, aka Player Unknown, announced that the Xbox One version will only be running at 30 FPS across the board. Originally, it was expected to be running at 60. He was kind of hinting at it, but then he came out the other day and he's like, "Nope, we're locking it at 30." Is this a big deal to anybody? Does anybody care?
No.
I mean, me personally, no, I don't care.
Yeah, I think I seen a lot of people making videos about it, and I was just confused about it. I'm like, why did y'all expect 60 FPS on the Xbox when it could barely do it on the PC?
I guess they were just wishful thinking, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta be, but they did say it's gonna run at 60 on the Xbox One X. So you know, if you purchase that just to play PUBG, then you'll at least get it at 60.
Fun fact: I was cleaning the crib earlier, and I finally took that out the box. And guess what I'm doing with it?
Kickstand.
Coaster.
Yeah, it's a stand for my second monitor on the right. I got it plugged in, so once a game comes out, I'll turn it on. But
You'll be waiting for a long time.
A few years later.
And yeah, they did say that, you know, they're working on getting it to 60. But right now, when it comes out on the 12th, it's going to be 30. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
The Xbox One is backwards compatible?
Yeah.
Well, you go ahead and play some of them 2006 games in 4K.
Yeah, and they just got Xbox games. I could take it back to 2002 if I wanted. But other PUBG news, for those of you unaware, PUBG Mobile was announced, and then a gameplay trailer came out for the game. Let me see if I can get it on the screen here for
PUBG
y'all.
Mobile.
Yep, PUBG Mobile is coming to iOS and fucking Android devices. If you haven't
take
seen
that
the
thing on
trailer.
my Android on the go.
Yeah, so I think the question here is, do you guys think that PUBG Mobile will be more optimized than the PC and Xbox version?
You know what? It might just.
It probably will be. That's the worst part about it.
Did y'all get a chance to actually look at this trailer?
Yeah, I looked at the trailer. It's ridiculous.
What did you think of it? Because they called it a gameplay trailer. This shit like CG to me.
Bruh, that shit is not gameplay. Come on now.
I'm like, wow, this version looks better than the PC version.
Nah,
I didn't know my iPhone 6S could do this.
It's absolutely not freaking in game.
I don't know, man. I've had some mobile games that surprised me about how nice they look.
Name them.
That Overwatch clone game.
Did you actually play that?
Yeah, I played it.
Was it
I
fire?
have gameplay of it. It's Overwatch on your mobile phone.
Ooh.
So I mean, yeah. Even though I think they're getting sued right now, so they're probably gonna get shut down.
Damn Chinese.
Yeah. What else is it? Well, I'm not gonna say dual.
So is this like from the people who actually made PUBG, or is this just a PUBG knockoff?
Oh yeah, this is official.
No, this is official.
Official.
Because it's been
don't
some
know.
fake ass versions made by China.
Yeah,
so-
I got one on my phone. It's called Rules of Survival. It's on iOS. It's free. It's actually not bad. It runs perfectly fine. I was actually surprised by it. And you might be wondering, like, how do they handle the aiming and stuff like that? At least in Rules of Survival, if you double tap the shoot button, it'll go into first person if you need to be more precise. But off rip, there's heavy aim assist. So all you gotta do is aim in their general direction and shoot at them before they shoot at you, and you'll usually win the gunfight. Because the first game that I played, I got second place. So it's not a particularly hard game. It somehow, I don't know, I can't explain it. Somehow it works. it's not bad.
Bluehole had to take advantage of those of you who are confused because all these fake games that came out. Bluehole is they're collaborating with Tencent. That's the publisher over there in China. So they got to make an official version to get the market that they've been losing mobile wise.
Didn't China just get games?
Consoles. They've had PC games for a while.
Yeah.
Bluehole's is a South Korean studio, by the way, too.
They finally got enough technology to play games.
China.
Dang.
So I guess look out for PUBG Mobile. Is there a release date for this or any times table or anything like
Nah,
that?
it's still not one yet, and we don't know if it's coming over to the States either. This is mainly for China for now.
Oh man, bro,
Yeah.
let me get controller support on that, boy. I'm gonna be on that bitch, bro.
I'm sure it'll be over here soon enough.
Yeah, so I guess look out for the PUBG clone. It should be interesting for mobile. It's coming. Looks all right. That's all we got for Xbox. It really wasn't a lot of Xbox news. Actually, it's just slow news, period. But moving on to PlayStation for you guys. Here's the free games that you guys will be getting. God damn, did I title this wrong? I put fucking November in this shit. It's supposed to be for goddamn December. I put the wrong one. Fuck. Let's see. December 2017. Ba-da-da-da. My bad, y'all. I put the wrong damn article. Look, live search. Let's do it. All right. So December PlayStation Plus games you guys will get for free as long as you keep paying for that online. You'll get Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, solid game. Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Siberia Collection. Something about Russia. X-Blaze Lost Memories. Sounds very weeaboo. Formu 8. I don't know what that is. Wanted Corpse. Don't know what that is. Until Dawn. Rush of Blood. I don't know what that is. To be honest.
Until Dawn's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's the
It's the
story-driven game.
Fuck, what's that other game? It's basically a movie.
Yeah.
You have little control, but it's basically a movie.
Can you play through those games multiple times?
Until Dawn, yes.
Until Dawn was fire. I love that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the premise because you can make like different choices to affect your outcome.
Like I played the game, everybody survived. Then the next time I played it, majority died.
A lot of people died.
Well, I would definitely say play Darksiders 2 if you haven't already. Still a very slept-on game. Plays like a combination of Zelda and God of War. Especially because they announced the third one, so you can get it for free now. Very slept-on game.
Darksiders 3. Who do they play in that one?
You play as Death. Oh wait, in the third one?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I saw like a little bit of gameplay. It was like a chick.
Oh, I think
it's a female. I know that
it's
much.
Wrath.
I can look it up. Hold up.
It's either Wrath
Darksiders.
or Pride. Maybe she was in
Darksiders 3 is coming. Did I put it in here?
Oh, Fury.
Fury. You play as Fury. Yep.
That says.
So definitely look out for that. And that says it's coming in 2018, so that's another game to look forward to. Let's see. Other Sony news. Did you guys know that you'll be able to make money with your PSN trophies? JG, go ahead and break it down for them real quick. How can they make a quick buck? If you're a broke boy out there getting them platinums, how can they make a little bit of extra money on the side?
So guys, if you are a trophy hunter, if you like getting those points, so this is how it works. If you get a silver trophy, you get 1 point. If you get a gold trophy, it's 10 points every gold trophy, and it's 100 points every platinum trophy. Every time you get to 1,000, you get a $10 PSN voucher. So if you are a avid trophy hunter, I mean, you can actually earn stuff now. So I mean, it's not a bad thing at all. You know,
how hard is it to get 1,000 points?
I mean, it just all depends on like how many trophies there are in the game.
I actually heard of this. They showed the guy that had the most trophies.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's making a lot of money.
Yeah, he was like definitely getting like over $1,000.
Yeah.
So like it just all depends, but yeah, I mean it's interesting though. You got to sign up for it obviously for the rewards program, but if you got a lot of trophies, I don't know if they're backwards redeemable though. I think they are, but I thought that I heard that it wasn't. So no. Don't work on it if you like getting those trophies and actually get you some rewards. So it's cool.
Now, this is exciting because now you can explain to your parents that you're no longer hunting for trophies or achievements to flex your e-penis. Now it's a job now. Not really, but you know you're bringing in a little bit of income so you can pay like for your phone bill or something. Because that's what people who are grown do, right? You guys pay your cell phone bill or something.
No, it's PSN cash. It's not actual cash. So you could essentially like
keep them in the
game
ecosystem.
and get all the trophies, and then buy another game.
Yeah. Okay. I guess this is cool. It gives me a reason to, I guess, go for the trophies. Not that I really care anymore, but I guess that's something. So look out for it. When did that start?
It started now.
Oh, there you go.
Now,
oh.
so.
All right. Well, there you go. Get to hunting on those trophies, but after the podcast, goddammit. Ninja Turtles was announced to be in Injustice 3's Fighter Pack. This took the internet by storm.
Stupid.
Oh wow, break it down for us. Why?
The fuck? It's the Ninja Turtles, man. What? I don't even want to talk about these Ninja Turtles.
No,
What?
release that hatred in your heart, bro.
I can understand Hellboy and who was the other that chick and I think it's the Atom, but Ninja Turtles. What the fuck?
You don't like the Ninja Turtles?
Or you just think that it's ridiculous for Injustice, the Injustice universe?
I think it's stupid.
I mean, but like, ain't there like wasn't Vader in a video game and Yoda was in a video game and I'm pretty sure Master Chief from Halo.
Yeah, they were.
Halo was in a video game as well. So fuck it. Master Chief can be in a fighting game. Why the fuck can't the Turtles?
Was Master Chief in a fighting game?
Yep, he was in. I forgot which fighing game, but I'm almost positive I've seen footage of him fighting, like throwing hands at people.
No, what I want to know, how is this gonna work out?
He was in a fighting game. I can't remember what it was.
I'm googling it right now.
Turtles.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you be able to play all 4?
Oh, he was in Dead or Alive 4. He's not.
There you go.
I remember that.
I couldn't remember, but I was like, he was in some game.
That was a Master Chief. That was a female.
No, it was Master Chief. He was beating these hoes up. He was just punching them.
I could have swore that wasn't Master Chief. That was
no, it's not Master Chief, but it's somebody wearing a Spartan suit. It's a female wearing
a
Spartan 458.
Wearing a Spartan suit, right?
But I mean, come on, it's Master Chief.
It's that right? He looks like Master Chief. It's acting like Master Chief. It looks like Master Chief, sure.
But do you guys know how that's gonna work out?
No, he's a policeman.
Yeah, right. Okay.
No.
Have they told you how like you pick like is it gonna work like, let's say you pick a Ninja Turtle, you play as Donatello, and he's getting his ass beat, and like it gets to a point of health where he switches out with like Raphael. Is that gonna know how it's gonna work, or do you be able to
probably a swap system?
That's the thing that they confirmed. If it's gonna be
my guess is you're gonna play as Leo because he's the leader, and then the other 3 turtles are gonna be like summon attacks, like projectiles. Like he brings them in, does a couple of moves or something. Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna be playing as all 4 turtles. I'd be surprised by that if you were.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool though. Like say you play as
that's an easy way to balance it.
It'd be cool like if you play as Leo and then like he's getting beat up and like to a point of his health, then he tags out with like Raphael. That'd be kind of cool.
But then you can't beat him because you got to beat 4 people.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Gotta beat 4 of them motherfuckers.
I think the easiest way for them to balance is just make the other turtles assist characters, basically.
Or you can tap them in and out, but like the health stays the same.
Leo sucks anyway.
That still would be unbalanced because they all use very different weapons, which means they're all going to have very different attack styles.
Look,
so somebody in the right hands, that is that is too dangerous.
After these niggas make
4 different fighters.
After these niggas released Darkseid, and this nigga was going around laser beaming people in like illegal places, anything is possible. Anything's on the table now. I don't give a fuck. You got Darkseid out here breaking reality with his laser beams. I think you can allow the Ninja Turtles to fight you at once.
Okay. Well, I guess look out for the goddamn Ninja Turtles. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people on Twitter was like, "Yo, I might have to get." I said the same thing. I might have to get this DLC. I want to see. Yeah, like, I might have to pick this back up and see what it's about.
I'm good.
Yeah, we know you don't play no games. Speaking of fighting games, My Hero Academia fighting game was announced for the PS4 and surprisingly the Switch. I think that's the first game I've ever heard coming to PS4 and Switch. So far, all we know, it's a fighting game based off the anime. It will have fully destructible stages. It's supposed to be announced at Jump Festa 2018.
How far into the story is the game going to be?
That's what I'm curious to say. They didn't even say. They said it is going to follow the story.
Because there's no spoiler. I ain't gonna say anything, but some of the stuff Deku could do in the future, in the future chapters of the manga is outrageous. So I want to know how like what can they do?
You saying this man has already hit God tier and like by season 3?
No, I wouldn't say that. He still got some learning to do, but he owns some other shit.
Okay. What's the name?
I mean, they'll figure it out. It's the same reason, like, how the fuck does Naruto with his Sage mode unlocked all that type of bullshit fight up against like Ino? How the fuck does she survive? She doesn't. She just gets wiped out.
All I know is it better not be like the Ultimate Storm series. I don't want that where you spam B and Y. B. I want it to be a real fighting game with a good story.
It's probably gonna be casual. I don't think there's any. Maybe since what is it? Budokai has been more technical.
Read the manga?
No. I ain't got that far.
I ain't even finished season 2.
I'm not on season 2. Yeah.
What's the name? I mean, Dragon Ball FighterZ is pretty casual, but it has just enough depth to it. Like that's kind of how I like it. Something like that.
Dragon Ball FighterZ. Didn't the people make what's that game?
Guilty Gear.
Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, one of those.
Yeah, Arc Systems. Yep, they made the
one's making Dragon Ball.
I already know that game's gonna be good then.
Yeah. Why? Why BBB?
Yes, sir. I mean, I already know Jay don't got an opinion because he only watches shitty anime like Fairy Tail.
Or I don't watch any anime.
Oh my
That
god.
also works.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
watch anime. Like,
You watched over 200 episodes. Admit it.
I watched 100 and something.
Shame. So yeah, let us know what y'all
It's
want
okay,
from
Jay.
a My Hero game. I'm not really sure. Speaking of a game that was supposed to be My Hero, fucking NBA Live 18, bruh. We've been begging for new modes in this goddamn game, and they eventually introduced the 3v3 mode, which is just a variation of 5v5. So I guess all you dribble gods can go to the 3v3, and the more team-oriented people can play 5v5. But do you feel like this is enough, Jay?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
This was not what I was looking for, man. Like, I didn't ask for a 3v3 mode. I was absolutely fine with 5v5, but I just want 4 quarters. I want us to come up with our own jerseys, all that customization. Because honestly, like, Live has better customization. That was always on point, and I feel like the graphics were better too. And overall, the gameplay was good. Like, but once I got my player all the way up, there was really no reason to play it again. So that's all I was looking for. If you're not bringing that, then I have no reason to play it. It's not enough for me, man.
I mean, they got the new pink dolphin clothing, right?
Right. I was very excited about that. Come on, man. I don't care.
Do you play Live Fallout?
Hell no, I don't play that shit.
That's a goddamn shame, bro. So do you think we'll ever get the mode that we're looking for, Jay, or is it we're just done for the year?
I don't know, man. At this point, I don't think that they're going to do it. Like, they're just going to introduce more, like, challenges, and that's it. But who knows, man? Maybe if they did bring 3v3 in, maybe they'll actually do what we're asking for. Because at this point, it's like, everybody's like, well, why aren't you giving us, like, actual pro-am? And they're like, oh, well, we got more clothes. And like, nigga, I asked for a competitive pro-am. Well, we're collaborating with this service and that service for more clothes. And I'm like, come on, man, stop, bro.
Live strike, wait on it, bro. That was the most disappointing announcement of the year, boy.
They hyped it up, had to look, man. Oh my god,
It sounded like a new game mode. I was like, ooh, live strike. I don't know if y'all saw that shit. Then they announced that all it is new clothes, bro. I'm like,
I woke
all right,
up
bro.
and they just hurt my dreams, dog. That was the worst thing to wake up to.
It's a no for me, dog. So we hope that EA gets it together because we can't stand 2K. JG, you're a residential Paragon player. I just put this in the PlayStation game because this is not a MOBA. I can't put it in the PC section anymore. What's the name? Can you talk a little bit about some of the changes and how you feel about this quote unquote big balance change that came to Paragon?
Yeah, so I don't feel like it was actually a balance change. One of the
Defend your game.
One of the main things that they did with this one was change the UI, and to be honest, like, it's cool, but it looks more arcadey, and I feel like that's the direction that they're going in now. The one good thing that they did do though, in the draft lobby, like, you're actually required to choose a lane before choosing a hero, so they're trying to make it more like team oriented. And I feel like that's a good thing, even though you don't have to choose whatever hero, but they just have the recommended heroes for each lane or whatever, or each role. The minions are cool. They've been redesigned, and I like the overall feel of, like, the economy and the jungle. But as far as balance changes, that was a lie, because it literally still feels the same way. Especially the towers. They say that they did both the towers, but it's so minimum that you still don't notice it. People like Chimera can still tower dive on you, and people still, no matter what, because they did say that they changed the economics as far as, like, how much gold everybody gets if they're, like, stuffing a lane, but it doesn't matter. People still stuff lanes, and like, once you get, like, mid game, they'll still overrun you and do the same shit. So the overall climate still didn't change, even with these supposed changes. It was a big update, but it still didn't change the overall way that the game plays. So
what you described is they basically dropped a NBA 2K patch where it was like 5 gigs, but you couldn't really tell what it did. Pretty
much, yeah. Like, just visually, yeah, obviously you can tell, but technical gameplay wise, nope. Still felt the same to me.
Yeah, they buffed the towers. Instead of doing 20 damage, now does 21. So very mind-blowing stuff right there. I still can't stand this new card system. I can't stand the interface. Can we just put this? Yo, how long before this game is dead? Before we get the announcement they're gonna shut it down? Because I mean, I've been saying this. Anybody who follows Epic on Twitter or the community managers, you'll even notice they're not even really talking about Paragon anymore. They're talking about Fortnite. That's their bread and butter. No, like, Paragon is like that ugly just kid in the basement, like that. You're still here? God, like, how long before you think they're gonna shut these damn servers down?
So are we talking about this patch, or are you just trying to put this on here for another opportunity to shut the game?
I'm trying to slam it. Fuck this shit, bro. Did you play it, Ethos?
Huh?
See?
Excuse you?
I was busy.
Fucking Destiny 2's more balanced in this game, bro. What the fuck?
I'm busy right now.
Yeah. Leave a message after the beat. Do you play Paragon Fallout?
No.
They have it. Growing community though. Growing community, they claim. So yeah, go check out that Paragon 44.3 V44.3. It's made some really good changes there. Here's a really interesting part of the show. I think we're gonna have a good discussion here. Moving on to the section Ethos created last podcast, known as the Evil Corporation News. We got a lot to talk about, specifically loot boxes. I'm gonna let you have the floor on this one, Ethos.
I didn't pull none of these.
No,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't make this segment. Last time I checked, I did not put
I
these
keep
in.
linking the wrong
This
damn
is
article.
totally you, bro.
This is you. I don't even know half of this shit. Like, I really only
You
know
don't know what
Battlefront.
happened with Battlegrounds in the microtransactions.
Battlegrounds. What is
Battlefront.
Battlegrounds?
I'm tired.
Battlegrounds? Oh, got loot boxes? Oh, they do technically.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
All I know is the Battlefront 2 one. I don't know shit about the Need for Speed or.
No, I got the Need for Speed one and all that shit. Go ahead and talk about
I
the
barely know shit about the UFC one. And I
got that. Don't worry.
Actually, the only one I know is the EA one by.
Why are we talk about it? That's
Well, they're
what-
all
okay.
EA. That's the
Oh
funny
my
thing.
god, fucking EA. Okay, EA's fucking up as usual. We're not surprised here. they just fucking up. What was the last time we did? Last time we did the podcast, they were about to release the game, and right before the game came out, I was on Twitter like, bro, oh my god, they about to do an Xbox One, and they took back everything they were gonna do. They turned off the microtransactions of the game, so the game currently does not have any microtransactions currently active that you can buy. And then they just go on and they blab their mouth when they should have shut up and try to figure out how to improve the progression system. They said EA started damage controlling in public and started saying all this wacko shit about, oh, we are trying to keep the reason we didn't have that many we can't do cosmetic is because we don't have that many options because we have to keep the canon right. But that excuse doesn't make any sense because it's like, well, if that's true, if you were trying to make sure the game was like with canon, why can I play Kylo Ren with clone troopers? Your logic is not making sense right now at all. And then on top of that, it got even worse as data miners found out that there's actually in the game data mined there are hidden skins for clone troopers for the different what are they called? I forgot what they're called. Divisions, or if you will, I forgot what they're called. The things that they're part of. So the 501st skin is actually in there. There's another one for like different whatever they're called, troops or squadrons that they're a part of. So everybody wanted a 501st skin. It's actually in the game. It's just hidden. So people were trying to figure out why these wasn't in the game. It's just a bunch of shit. And then EA tried to say nobody wants a pink Vader. And then everybody started clowning them and turning it into a meme. So now everybody's like, I want a pink Vader skin and all that type of shit. So I don't. It's
I didn't
a bunch
even know this was going on.
Right.
I told you it's a
For
bunch.
a man that knows nothing about it, you sure know more
I
than
said
me.
the only thing I know about is the Battlefront 2. I don't know about these other things besides
I got
the
the
EA
other
buys
one.
Respawn. Okay, but other than that, that's almost everything about the Battlefront. So it's just EA can't shut their mouth. They're trying to damage control and they're just making it worse upon themselves. They've lost a ton of money because of the whole shindig stock-wise. Battlefront 2 is not selling as much as the first Battlefront did, so it's even looking worse. Just basically in general, they just took a big fucking L at the end of the day, which was good. But at the same time, now it's just like what happens now. We don't know what happens next, what they're gonna do, because they said they're definitely gonna put them back in the game, but we got to figure out. I don't know. They're still trying to figure out how they're gonna put them.
And that's what I want to talk about.
There
Like,
was
go ahead.
there was a guy, I guess he worked for EA. They were talking to him, and he basically said, because they shut down. What was the studio?
Visceral. Yeah.
He basically said that people, they don't want single player games anymore. All they want is multiplayer. How do you feel about that?
That's a false statement. Off the top of my head, all my favorite games have been single player this year.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, It's like just because you're too lazy to make a good single player game doesn't mean that everybody else is.
The funny part, I think I realized I was actually thinking about it for a long time was what was the last like EA owned studio that made a great single player game?
Because supposedly Visceral was making a single player Star Wars game. Supposedly, I don't know. But
no, they were.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, they showed it at I think last E3. They showed a quick little segment of it.
Like, wasn't that Star Wars 3131?
Yeah, it was originally made by the LucasArts team. Then when they got all dispersed because of Disney, the project went on ice. And then they gave it to, when EA bought the license, they gave EA the rights to it. They remodified it into this basically like Uncharted game
That
for,
game
like, in the Star Wars
sounded,
universe.
That game sounded amazing because I'm tired of playing Jedi. I would like to play with Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bunch of, from what I've gathered, it was a bunch of issues. Like, it was like EA executives basically were arguing, well, like they gave their whole pitch for the game, and then one of the executives said, he's like, okay, but what's your FIFA Ultimate Team? Like, what's the thing that's gonna get us money? Like, where's the money gonna all come from for the game, for us to fund this game? And they couldn't explain it because they were like, well, it's a single player only game, but there has to be something in the game where we can get,
Don't they know how much those Star Wars movies make?
Yeah, but it's not as much as how much money they put. Because they basically their argument was FIFA Ultimate Team makes us $3.7 billion every single year. What is your FIFA Ultimate Team in your game? What's going to get us $3.7 billion a year for your game? And they couldn't answer that. And then on top of that, there's apparently inner strife with like one of the main. So when one of the lead writers for Naughty Dog, she left and she went to Visceral to help them make this game, and she was like pretty much the creative director for it. So she started to basically build out this elaborate game in her mind. But the problem was, which I agree, like there's a lot of background stuff. It's not just straight up like EA being dickheads, but there's like mismanagement issues where you had a person who was part of a team for like Naughty Dog, and they were consistently building single player games, their tools, everything, their experience, all of it chalked up to, yeah, we were built to make these type of Uncharted games. And then what do you do when you get Visceral Games, a team that's only really done Dead Space, and the last game they did was a Battlefield Hardline game, which kind of failed.
I hope they let her go back.
Like, how can you make them make an Uncharted game? And the truth is you can't, because they don't have the experience of making an Uncharted game. They have experience making horror games and an action horror game and making a shooter. They don't have an experience with like action adventure. So you can't put like, just because you put the head of somebody who has experience making Uncharted 4, that doesn't mean that's going to just all of a sudden trickle down and all of a sudden all the employees know how to do it and they're geniuses. It just doesn't work. So yeah,
it's such a stupid mindset, because that's like saying like this is a turkey sandwich and it's good and it makes us a lot of money. Yeah, you have a salami sandwich. How can you make that salami taste like turkey? You'd be like, what the fuck is salami? Like,
exactly, and this is the problem, because like you can't, and the biggest problem is that like right now, for what EA believes, which like the money and the numbers show it is, if our games are making all this money because they're these live services, like our biggest ones are the ones because like people are still, we have to get people to want to keep playing our game over and over again. We have to design these games to do that. You know what? Single player games don't allow that. Like, you get an Andromeda, a Mass Effect game, people are going to play it once, twice, they're going to drop it. That's it. They pay the $60 and that's it. Why would you spend a lot of, and those games cost the most amount of money, because if you focus on a multiplayer game, it's in a way less money to develop compared to like a massive Mass Effect single player open world game of the amount of assets and people you have to pay to get it built, when you can do something like Battlefront, where you make a single player that's shorter than what a Mass Effect single player would be, and you just make it where you make the whole system have a constant way of bringing in money for the company. They're gonna pick that from a business standpoint, it makes perfect sense. It's like, I'm gonna pick the right, like, I think if you're in a business mindset, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna pick the Battlefront game every single time because it's gonna guarantee to get me revenue. If I pick the Mass Effect game, it has to be like a crazy success. Like, it has to be a Witcher 3 levels of success, and you can't guarantee that to stockholders and be like, yeah, this game will guarantee to sell us millions of dollars. So yeah, it fucking sucks. It really does. But that's just the nature of business, unfortunately. That game though that you're talking about, that game will come back probably next year, but it's going to probably be multiplayer focused now, or it's going to look drastically different. Yeah, because they said that
they didn't completely scrap it. They're reworking it, for whatever that means.
I'll say this, I can't say more, but I do know someone who's currently at EA, and he said that right now, basically the way the game was left was it was in pre-production. There was no actual like game demo. There was no actual vertical slice done for the game. It was, they built a bunch of art assets and other stuff, but there was no product where they put it all together into some foreseeable demo. It doesn't exist. So right now EA is sitting on a bunch of like really nice assets in Frostbite for this game, and now they have to figure a way to like basically put it all into a game. So yeah,
I'm just confused to why they removed the microtransactions and brought them back. What was that supposed to do?
it's a publicity stunt. I think they're still disabled. They're not enabled right now.
It doesn't matter. They said they're gonna bring them back.
Yeah, they're going to bring
getting rid of them?
It's a publicity thing. So it's one side. You can, marketing wise, you can make everyone think that initially, oh, we won, right? Then people are gonna leave the hate and the visceral behind. They're gonna stop trying to attack the game because now they're gonna think, oh yeah, we won. Okay, it's over. And then like a couple months later, when everybody just forgot and like most of those people are on attacking the newest, the next, controversy to attack, they're gonna ignore it and they're just gonna be like, oh, flip it back on, and then it's back, and then it'll either be the exact same system or they'll just mildly modify it, but they'll like behind the scenes still make it where it's still grindy as shit, and people won't give a shit because the game have already been out for like 6 months, and people don't really care about games that are already out. They only care about what's the hottest game that's about to come out, and that's unfortunately just like an issue with like just the community in general. But it's a marketing tool that you can use a lot of times. Now, if they genuinely do like fix it and they actually add a legitimate like custom like leveling system and stuff like that, then maybe, they won't get as much, then maybe they did in fact listen, but I highly doubt it. I don't expect EA to actually, fix Battlefront 2. I just expect them to just wait it out, turn the switch back on, maybe 6 months into the game, and then like they'll probably do it after they release a bunch of free DLC, and they'll still get good publicity, and then they'll turn it back on and everything will be fine. No one will care.
Battlefront 2 about to be $20 in January anyway. Fuck that game.
Oh yeah, it'll be cheap as shit. They're definitely, when they get a lot of money back off the game, which they probably will, when they get over, they're gonna watch. There's gonna be a massive drop in the price for the game, because then they can just get people hooked on that like loot box system, and they won't need to worry about losing upfront costs when they can just make it all back through like whales and all that other type of stuff. It's I'll give you that. It's smart. It's deceptively smart. It's evil, but it's a smart business strategy.
Goddamn whales. And fucking, just so you know, EA definitely is going to earn the fucking worst company of the year, because it turns out that their new Need for Speed game also has loot boxes in it. So be aware of that if you're interested in purchasing that game.
Man, this is a video.
Yeah, I didn't have an article on it. It was just a video that I watched from Angry Joe. He gave this bitch a solid 2 out of 10. Do you want a better engine in your car? You got to get it in the loot crate. You want a speed boost? You got to get it in the loot crate. Like it's not like cosmetic shit that you're getting out of the loot crate. It's actual things that improve you. It's pay to win, basically.
I'm so pissed, bro.
It's one of those things that's like it's one of those things you have to sit back and think like, how can we fuck up our game, bro? And like when I was watching his video, like I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Like when you get a chance, watch the video. Like it was some real dubious shit in here, like engines, fucking
I'm saying it.
nitro, and all this other shit. Yep. Like stuff to help you win the race is what comes in the damn loot crates, and you have to get those to get a halfway decent car. And there's the option to buy them, and then obviously to earn them. But the thing is, it takes a long time to earn them, so they're tempting you to buy them, or you can't win a race. Oh my God bless America, my bad. But otherwise, yeah, you can't win a race. So if you're interested in this goddamn Need for Speed, look out for that. And it turns out microtransactions will also be loot boxes will be in UFC 3.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
What?
Sadly,
I'm sorry. Can you say it one more time for me?
You were kind of right, but hold on. We were both right.
I know. I'm just sorry. I just want to, for the record, can I get the W about my prophecy?
No, because we're talking about fight night. But anyway,
no, I'm saying, is this not that perfect evidence to say? Because I was gonna ask you. I'm joking. It's not that serious, but I'm gonna say like for fight night. Remember how I said the whole thing about, well, we were joking about, what are they making? Where it's like, well, now my punch is stronger and all this type of stuff. And I was like,
but you know what? That's actually what they're doing.
Yeah, I know. Because I was like, the whole point of my entire argument was, it does not matter what type of game you're making. If you just need to come up with how can we monetize it. It does not matter. It could be a fighting game. It can be any type of game. At the end of the day, it can be monetized. Like so it's pretty bad.
So yeah, earlier in the week it came out that microtransactions loot boxes will be in UFC 3, and like everybody was going crazy because they thought it was the overall game. but EA came on and clarified that it's part of their Ultimate Team mode, which isn't part of the main online mode. It's just like some fantasy thing. But I think what makes this really bad is Ultimate Team works for FIFA. Works my team works for 2K,
but it doesn't
because
work for
those
UFC.
They're team sports. How the fuck do you do Ultimate Team? Well, in UFC in a 1v1?
Remember what I said, and I said the same thing about Battlefront, and they probably did the exact same thing in UFC. They said, what is your Ultimate Team? They're gonna there's gonna literally be I promise you, for the next year, because EA does not care as long as they make money. I promise you, you can say this is the next prophecy. Every new EA game coming out will have a Ultimate Team styled mode inside of it that has a loot box system, that has an RNG system that's purely built on you building cards or some sort of type of loot system in order for you to get gameplay power. They're gonna do it for every single game because honestly,
what I'm confused about is is it gonna be like you're gonna get multiple fighters in the octagon and you're just gonna brawl or some shit like that?
It's either gonna be all right. So every single fighter in the UFC you have to get in a loot box. So they're all going to be in loot boxes. And obviously, so Conor McGregor is going to be probably like a ultra rare type of card you unlock. While I don't know all the UFC people. So what is it? Diaz, I think? Is he better? Or?
Nah, he's top tier.
Okay. So he's worse than McGregor. So Diaz might be.
He beat McGregor.
Is he better from a stat?
It's subjective.
From his stats,
but stat-wise, McGregor would be better. Yeah.
Better. Okay, so then Diaz would be a silver instead of a gold. So you would get them through this box, and you'd be like, okay, well here's these boxes. So just like Need for Speed, you want a new engine, you go do this or da. They'll be like, okay, if you want to boost the stats for your certain character, so he'll be better at this or that. You have to get it in this loot box, and then you can customize your characters. Or they'll do it where you create your own UFC character, and then you use a loot box system in order for you to level them up and change them around. It'll probably be one of those two.
But listen to their explanation on why they're doing this. They said, Our matchmaking logic takes fighter attributes, moves, boosts, perks into account and prioritizes matching players with similar upgraded fighters in addition to player skill. The goal is to prevent uneven matchups as much as possible. Furthermore, the game features online ranked championships and unranked online quick match for competitive and casual head-to-head. So they said their goal is to prevent uneven matchups. So if I buy the game and I'm playing the game for hours upon hours to build up my ultimate team, and I'm just a beast on the online because I played the game, their idea of making it even is to let people just buy the shit. And to make matters worse, they admit it. This is for ranked online play, so this mode is pay to win, y'all.
Yeah, well, because their matchmaking system isn't going to look at how many wins you've got, right? It's probably going to base it off of what cards do you have.
No, it's based off skill. It's based off your wins and
your wins and loss, and so it's both of them. So it looks at both of them, and then it picks your opponent for that. I'm guessing. So then
yeah.
Okay, so then the worst part would be remember how we had the whole thing about Activision with that little system? So what if the system manipulates and makes you go against people who have better cards than you on purpose? So then
which tempts you to buy microtransactions.
Yeah. Exactly. So that they can make more money.
This shit is dumb.
When I read this shit this morning, I was like, I don't care if it's one mode. Yeah. I was like, I'm not buying this shit. I can't support that.
It's some evil shit. It really is, which is unfortunate.
You're gonna make your favorite fight. I understand that, stat wise, there are obviously going to be fighters that aren't as good as other fighters. It's just how it is, and that's how it is in real life, unless you get lucky.
So people are. Go ahead.
Yeah, besides the creative players, which obviously is that's creating your person from the ground up. Say if you had Conor McGregor and you end up making him way better than what he already is.
Yeah.
And
he's going to stomp everyone.
Yeah, that's dumb, bro. That literally makes no sense, man. This should be based purely off of skill. This makes no sense to be having cards that give you upgrades to your chin and your top game and your takedowns and stuff.
You're swerving and dodging and shit.
Man, oh my god, that pisses me off so much.
So what about does this waver your look for Anthem now?
Until I hear something bad.
Shaky. And EA's making it,
but
Destiny,
it's definitely I'm definitely looking at it they could fuck it up.
I could think of 5 ways they could fuck up Anthem like this really easily. So we'll see what happens, but it's definitely not looking so good right now.
So
someone said this is the perfect time to come back to YouTube. Nah, I'm done.
Anybody picking up UFC or?
Nah.
No.
I'm waiting for that fight night.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm not waiting no fight night now, man.
I'm gonna go fight night.
People keep asking about it. I don't think you really want it.
Do you want it now? Do you want to fight night?
Fucking EA, bro. I'm not. On top of that, the game's just not even that good. I installed the beta right on stream. That shit is not even that good.
It's
bro.
Unfortunate. Didn't you play the last one? The UFC 2 one?
Yeah, I got the last one too. Yeah. So yeah, fuck EA. That has been your evil. Oh my bad. One more thing. One more evil corporation thing. I forgot to say.
Please don't.
Last piece of news: EA bought Respawn Entertainment. If you don't know who Respawn is, that's the former Infinity Ward that now makes Titanfall 2. So what is Respawn's future now that the EA actually owns them? What do you guys think?
Oh, they're done, man.
They're done now. They're not. Titanfall 3 is going to be trash now, which is so fucking disappointing.
I can see it now. It's gonna be shit ton of loot crates for
every
paint
single
jobs.
Titan is.
It's gonna be
a loot crate.
It will be a complete polar opposite to Titanfall 2. Like I'm almost positive it's not gonna be anywhere close to how good Titanfall 2 was, which is so disappointing.
Season passes off,
especially because it didn't sell well. So EA can make that argument to them. Well, your last game didn't sell well, so it must not be good. And
so
they're gonna listen to EA
boxes.
everything.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, well, our marketing shows, even though we screwed you over initially. That people didn't stay on your game long, so we're gonna throw an ultimate Titan team. You can build your different Titans and shit. Like watch, they'll probably have Titanfall 3 they'll reveal it and they'll be like, you can now fully customize your Titans through loot boxes. They'll be like, I'm just gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be fucking so mad.
You gotta buy the skills.
Yeah,
man, everything.
Customize your Titan. I'll be so upset.
It's gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's a no for me, dog. And that has been your evil corporation news. Before we wrap this,
you need like a nice like music something like dun dun dun.
Yeah, I must have not listened to the last podcast. I had evil music.
Shit.
I had the Sephiroth music playing.
You did?
Yeah.
That's great.
What's the name? Before we wrap this one up, here's a few quick hits for you guys. DC Universe Online is shutting down on PS3 January 2018. I don't know how many of y'all out there are still playing it, but it was a good game for its time. Definitely helped me get through college. I played it on PC. That was back before I knew what a frame rate was. I used to think my game was lagging, but it turns out that my shitty laptop couldn't run it. So I was playing this bitch at like a solid 15 frames per second, but hey, it was free. It got me through college. Did any of y'all play DC Universe?
Yeah, I played. I thought the thing was done already.
I played for a little bit.
I could never get into it.
It was one of those games like you had to play it at its time.
Yes, I thought it was.
I remember it was one of the first MMOs that I played that had controller support, so it felt like you were playing an action game, and like I really got into that shit. So, I mean, it was this time though. But shout out to DC Universe. So yeah, if you play the game, just know that your character is gonna get deleted anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nintendo is increasing Switch production in 2018. Some of you guys out there haven't been able to find a Nintendo Switch, so just know that they're going to be ramping up production. They said that they're going to be ramping it up to like 25 to 30 million units. So that means everybody should be able to get one. So if you can't find one in stores, I mean, this time next year, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get one as a gift for somebody or yourself.
GameStop's, hey man, you guys got a Switch? Nah. Like,
yeah, they didn't have them on Amazon. When I tried to get one, I had to wait like a few weeks.
Yeah. I tried on Amazon. Nah, we out. I tried on. I went to like 3 different GameStops. We out. Like, what the fuck?
They still selling like hotcakes, and it's interesting too because I think the Switch is in an interesting position. All of its games have fired all cylinders. What's coming out for the Switch now?
Isn't that Xenoblade thing coming out? Or is
that just came out?
Are people really going to Xenoblade like that? Like that's a very niche game. I feel like.
Pokemon game. Pokemon game is apparently coming out next year.
They got a Pokemon game coming out.
That's a rumor.
No. I'm pretty sure I could have swore Prof told me it was confirmed they were gonna like either reveal it or it's gonna come out next year.
Who your sources, Prof?
It's not a rumor. They were talking about that during one of the directs. I think it was E3 direct, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, one of the directs.
They just never showed anything. They just said it's coming. So
that bitch gonna be Pikachu Mystery number 2. Remember that game that came out last year?
No, they said
everybody
it was
gonna
RPG.
get excited. It's gonna be Charizard's Mystery.
No.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be great to play a Pokemon game on the Switch.
Absolutely. See, there's Prof. He's defending himself. The head of Pokemon, it's an RPG. There you go.
It's an RPG. I hope it's not like the traditional the 3DSs and Game Boy games, like something different.
I want my Pokemon MOBA. I still want it.
I kind of hope it's like you remember that Pokemon game for GameCube? I think it was GameCube.
Talking
Coliseum.
about Stadium?
I think so.
The one with
That's the
Lugia.
one that everybody wanted back.
Yeah, I hope it kind of looks like that.
If they
Have
remastered
it on
it,
Switch.
would that be pretty lit if they remastered it?
No, I don't might want to remaster. Quit encouraging that behavior.
I'm good on
We just need
that.
games right now, okay? Let's make
Nah.
these games.
Pokemon MOBA.
Pokemon MOBA. Give me the
Pokemon
MOBA.
MOBA. So we'll be interested to see what happens. Because it's not too many games that I know of that are coming to the Switch now. It's about to dry up.
Just waiting on that and that
Metroid.
Yeah.
Go ahead and replay Skyrim on it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links got ported to the PC. How you feel
Lord.
about it? Is it a good port, Ethos?
Oh, it's awesome. The only thing is, like, it requires you to use your mouse, kind of like a mobile phone. But it's great other than that. It's got crossplay, so whatever I do on the computer, it goes onto my phone, so I'm on the go. Then when
Oh, so
I'm
you
on
can
the
just
phone-
link your account.
Yeah, you just link it. You just link your Konami account, and then like if you're at home, you just turn it on your computer and just play it. I literally just play it on the side, like when I'm doing other stuff. And that's why I really like about it.
Because I was thinking I had to make a new account. That's why.
No. It'll transfer all the stuff over, and you can just. It's a really good game because it's just like it's one of those things that like helps you like waste time, and it doesn't disrespect your time that you put in the game. You just play it, and you get what you get out of it. And Dojo told me, which was going to be pretty fire. He said there's going to be they announced that there's going to be duos in the game soon next year. So I'm definitely hyped for that type of shit. So it'll be like 2v2 modes and shit.
Very nerdy, very nerdy.
Yeah.
So check that out. It don't cost nothing on
games.
PC, right?
It's free to play. It's free. It's free. Download it now.
It's on
Play
Steam?
it. Yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, like old school Yu-Gi-Oh, it's pretty fire, B.
There you go. Wolfenstein 2, one of the games we've been talking about all throughout the podcast. It's got currently a free trial available on PC, PS4, Xbox One. You can play through the entire first level, no problem, for free. And if you enjoy the game, you can purchase it after that at a discounted price. And your save will move over to whatever platform you're on. So, like, if you buy it, you can still play off of that save. So, just letting you guys know, there's a chance to try out the game if you're looking for a chance.
That's nice.
Yep. This is some really good news right here. I know you guys are gonna be really excited about this one. Dynasty Warriors 9 got a release date.
Oh
and a new
my
trailer. The ninth. First of all, this is not even the 9th game in the series. This is like the 20th, bro. If we count the Empires and the mobile games and all that other shit, bro. But Dynasty Warriors 9 got a release date for February 13th in North America. It's gonna feature over 90 playable characters, and wait for it. This game is taking a spin for the series, okay? It's becoming open world. What do you think open world is going to do for Dynasty Warriors, guys?
More mobs. So you have to.
Wasn't that thing already open world, kind of?
I mean, there were levels, but yeah, like during the actual levels, like they were open world.
Well, it's basically going to be the same game. Pick one guy, do the same combo, knock out 600 people.
It used to be fun, man, back in the day, but it definitely lost its nostalgia real quick.
Come on, the graphics look different a little bit. Come on, guys.
Nah,
Having all them damn characters on screen, boy, this shit was laggy.
Well,
back when I didn't know what frames were, I just thought, that's just how it was supposed to be.
Kill 1,000 people, still ain't get to the objective.
I tried.
I didn't make you feel like a badass, but we'll see. I'm not excited.
It's a good stress reliever.
We'll see how it is.
I don't know if you guys remember the platformer that disappointed the nation released earlier this year, Yooka-Laylee. Came out on PC, PS4, Xbox One. It's got a release date for the Nintendo Switch, so there you go. I said where are the games at? There you go. You'll be able to play it on December 7th. You can get it from the eShop, so if you want to play the Switch version of this platformer, there you go. It's an alright game. I have it. It's not terrible, just a little disappointing.
I was just about to ask you, was this game any good? Because the only thing I ever heard about Yooka-Laylee was some controversy with another YouTuber, and they took his name off.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know.
All right, shit. Yeah. I mean, if you like Banjo-Kazooie or any of the old school platformers, then yeah, you might like it. But the thing is, it's like that's exactly what it is. It's like Banjo-Kazooie 3. Like it didn't really push the boundaries. Like Mario Odyssey, like did a lot of different things with the platforming. Like this is exactly what you think it is. Like it's just jumping and that's it. Like, and that's what made it disappointing. It was just super generic platformer. But I mean, if you don't have anything else to play on your Switch, well, I guess you can go for it if you get it at a discounted price. And then let's talk a little bit about last thing what Ace loves. Little Sonic Forces sucks. What the fuck happened to Sonic Forces? Not only that, don't buy it on PC because it's being reported that it runs like dog shit. Fucking frames be skipping and people can't even get past like the second or third level. Are you guys surprised that Sonic Forces sucks?
Honestly, it was kind of hyped up. I was looking forward to it, but I mean, if a game ain't optimized, then that's what happens to you.
I was so hyped for this game after Sonic Mania. I think like, oh man, it's gonna be great. How disappointed.
Well, I mean, Sega's not listening in terms of making a better Sonic game or even optimizing their games, but at least they're providing Sonic DLC for it. Now, for those of you unaware, check this out. You'll be able to see it on your screen right now. You too can get yourself a Sonic t-shirt to put on your custom hedgehog. So if you're out there, you're a DeviantArt fan, I say at least Sega knows their fan base, you know. If you have dreams and you're on DeviantArt, you too can get your own custom Sonic t-shirt.
That shit is hilarious.
you guys gonna pick it up now that you can get your little Sonic t-shirt?
No.
I guess.
I'm good.
I guess.
Send to Ace.
Yeah, Ace, you gonna play this? You gonna get the Sonic t-shirt? What you doing? This man said fuck Sonic Forces in the chat. I guess, man. It's really a shame because one of the things, I don't think Sega is a legacy act. I don't think, as much as we joke about Sega, I don't think anybody wants to see them disappear. And y'all just
too much
keep
fun to make fun
up.
of. Yeah,
y'all just them and Capcom, y'all just keep fucking up, bruh. How hard is it to make a good game? And you can't even give Sonic Mania credit to Sega because I don't know if you know Fallout, but you know it's a fan-made game.
It was made by fans.
Yeah, man. Fucking Sega sucks.
Maybe you just have
really.
the fans make all the games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just let your fans make everything. They know what you guys want. They want this goddamn Sonic shit. And that's all I got on my notes. I mean, closing conversation. You guys want to talk about some Destiny 2 or no?
I think that's a no.
I'll take that as a no.
I don't have a horse in that race.
All right, well, fuck it. We ain't talking about no Destiny 2. All right, well, we're going to wrap up the show because that's all I got on my show notes. If y'all don't got nothing else to add to the conversation, let me ask.
Nope, I told you this shit was slow, man.
Yep, slow news. Well, anyways, you the guest, Fallout Nuke, so you got the floor. What is your closing statement for Gaming Illuminaughty episode 66? Yo.
Yeah, you don't mind if I get a little serious right now, do you?
Go ahead, man.
All right, I recently had a friend, I ain't gonna say his name. He was an army buddy of mine. He recently took his life. So I'm just gonna say, if you feel that type of way, there's people out there that can help you. There's phone call, there's hotlines and all that stuff that can really help you out if you feel that way. And like always, remember this saying that suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem.
That's real rap, and don't be afraid to ask somebody how their day was because you never know how far that'll go. You never know what people going through.
Exactly.
That's real rap. I appreciate that, fam. You don't got nothing you want to shout out?
Twitter?
Just shit. If you want to get on this podcast, you too can be on here. Just get on that $50 tier, man. Stop being broke.
I like how everybody says that.
That's great. All right, Ethos, you got the floor. What's your closing statement for Gaming Illuminaughty episode 66? Go.
Ethos was right. That's it.
Oh my god, bro. We're gonna have to hear this shit till 2018. Oh my god.
2018, 2019, 2020, baby.
Your game, EA's gonna buy your studio. Your game's gonna have microtransactions.
You know it.
Ethos knows all.
Pitching it now to him.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jay, you got the floor. Closing statement for Gaming Illuminaughty episode 66. Go.
Hey, shout out to the 1,000 people up in here, and shout out to the people that will be listening to this once it goes live. Know that a lot of people constantly will not get Twitter or Facebook, even though we told y'all, that's how y'all get in touch with us. But hopefully y'all are enjoying that YouTube community feature. We will be using it a lot more often for those of you.
Clap it up. YouTube got a W.
Twitter, bro. Yeah, out of all of the things, man, because there's still apocalypse going on, bro. In case y'all didn't notice, but the community feature, giving that to the majority of people, is lit. So again, y'all should really have no reason why y'all aren't tuning in the stream, saying I ain't getting a notification, none of that stuff, or like when we do types of events, going to PAX and all that. So again, shout out to you two for this one W that y'all probably got the entire year. It's lit.
And my closing statement is just know that the show's available on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play Store. Make sure to download our free app. It's available on iOS and Android. Just search Gaming Illuminaughty. Keep in mind that we spell Illuminati with the word as in naughty or nice. And other than that, I think we're out of here. Bye.